Simple yoga exercises to lose weight fast in 2 weeks. A 5,000-year-old transcription by the Indus Valley Civilization on fragile palm leaves has paved the way to an innovative weight loss therapy. Yoga was mentioned in the Indian collection of Vedic Sanskrit hymns, the Rig Veda. Researchers have traced yoga to over 1,000 years ago, and its rich history is divided into periods of innovation, practice, and development. Yoga was refined and developed by the Rishis and Brahmins, who documented their training in the Upanishads. This practice was later developed over several years to what is now practiced as yoga. Yoga reigns as the most trusted and effective method of nourishing and toning one's body in a holistic sense. So in this video, we're going to discuss simple exercises of yoga to lose weight fast in 2 weeks. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Bhujangasana, or Cobra Pose. This posture primarily works on strengthening your abdominal muscles and relaxing your lower back. Lie on the floor, face down. Spread your hands on the floor next to your shoulders. Stretch your legs back, top of the feet touching the floor, and slowly inhale and lift up your upper body. Make sure your pubis and toes form a straight line and touch the floor. Hold this position for 25 to 30 seconds. Release and come back to the lying down position on an exhalation. Number 9. Ustrasana, Camel Pose. This is a slightly more difficult pose, so make sure to do this only if you're not suffering from any back issues. Kneel on the floor with your knees hip width and your thighs straight and perpendicular to the floor. Rest your hands on the top of your buttocks, fingers pointing downwards, and slightly arch your back inwards. Slowly lean back and touch, and then hold your heels with your hands. Straighten the spine, but don't strain your neck. Hold this pose for up to 1 minute. Camel pose for a flat stomach. There's a large scale of queries one can get on the internet regarding how to get a flat stomach fast. Practicing of camel pose helps to expand your chest and thoracic region and ward off nasal congestion, sneezing, blocking of respiratory passage, bronchitis, and manage other ailments related to lungs. Ustrasana also expands the rib cage and makes the associated muscles more supple and flexible, thus facilitating deeper breathing. This is one of the best yoga poses for spine stretching and spine health. Number 8. Utkatasana, or chair pose. Stand straight with your feet slightly apart from each other. Extend your hands in front of you with your palms facing downwards without bending your elbows. Bend your knees and push your pelvis down as if you're sitting on an imaginary chair. Move your hand overhead in a way that your fingertips point to the ceilings. Lengthen your spine. Look front and try to relax in this position. Pause for a while and inhale and exhale in the position. The chair pose engages your legs, upper back, lower back, shoulders, hamstrings, hips, glutes, and feet. This pose elongates and lengthens the back and can help improve your core muscles and core strength. It can also help relieve stiffness in your shoulders, back, arms, and legs. Number 7. Navasana, or boat pose. Sit down on the mat with your knees bent and your feet placed firmly on the floor. Rest your palms by your side. Lift your feet slightly off the floor to bring your shin parallel to the floor. Rest your body weight on your butt. Lean your upper body slightly towards the backward, keeping your spine erect. Hold your torso upright so that it makes a V shape with the legs. Flex your shoulder muscles and extend your arms in front of you in a way that it comes parallel to the floor with your palms facing downwards. Engage your core muscle and pause for a few breaths. Number 6. Kapal Body. In Sanskrit, kapal means skull and body means shining or illuminating. Therefore, this Kapal Body pranayam is also known as skull shining breathing technique. Sit in a comfortable pose. Straighten your back and close your eyes. Place your palms on your knees facing up. Inhale normally and focus on exhaling with a short, rhythmic, and forceful breath. You can use your stomach to forcefully expel all the air from the diaphragm and lungs by compressing it. Inhalation should happen automatically while you decompress your stomach. It strengthens and stimulates the digestive system and abdominal muscles. It strengthens the nasal passages and removes blockages in the chest. It promotes blood circulation. It improves the complexion of the skin and brings a glow on the face. It increases memory power. It gives mental clarity and helps overcome stress and depression. It removes any extra fat from the body. Number 5. Vasishthasana, or side plank pose. Begin with a Sainthalasana, or a plank. With your left palm firmly on the ground, remove your right hand off the floor. Turn your entire body to face the right side and lift your right leg off the floor and place it over your left leg. Raise your right arm above and keep your fingers pointing to the sky. Ensure that both your knees, heels, and feet are in contact with each other. Ensure that both arms and shoulders are in one straight line. Turn your head and look up at your right hand. Hold the asana for a while. Repeat the same on the left side. It slowly builds your capacity to hold this asana for long periods of time and will help you gain immense arm and core strength. It burns fat around your waist. It improves your sense of balance. It boosts concentrations. It strengthens wrists and shoulders. Inhale as you lift your body off the floor. Inhale and exhale normally if you hold the asana for too long. Number 4. Bow pose, or Dhanurasana. Looking for a way to tone your belly and back? Then bow pose can help you. This asana strengthens your core and abdominal area, improves your posture, and strengthens your full body. It works on the back, chest, abs, legs, hips, and arms. To perform the pose, stay in a face-down position, bend your knees, and hold your ankles with your hands, keeping your knees hip-width apart. Lift your chest and thighs off the floor while holding your ankle. Continue breathing and try to hold the pose for 20 seconds. If you're suffering from blood pressure, insomnia, and migraine, you should skip this pose. Number 3. Downward facing dog pose, or Adho Mukha Savasana. If you want to tone your body, then the downward facing dog pose is the perfect solution. This pose helps to strengthen your arms, glutes, thighs, hamstrings, and back. It looks like a resting pose, but when you perform it, you can feel the burn. Start by placing your hands and knees down at a feet's distance. Try strengthening your legs now by lifting your knees off the floor and pushing your heels down. Use the pressure of the palm, forcing them on the floor. Stay in the pose for 10 seconds. Do not perform if you're pregnant and in case of blood pressure and diarrhea. Number 2. Virabhadrasana, or warrior pose. Toning your thighs and shoulders, as well as improving your concentration, has become the more accessible and interesting with the Warrior 2 pose. The more you hold that pose, the better the results you gain. With just a few minutes of Virabhadrasana, you will get tighter quads. Warrior 3 pose is made to improve your balance, along with toning your back and legs and arms. It also helps to tone your tummy and gives you a flat belly if you contract your abdominal muscles while you hold the position. Number 1. Padahastasana, or standing forward bend. This forward fold is really good for the heart and relieves issues like anxiety and is good for giving the heart rate to slow down. The abdominals become soft and relaxed, allowing the stomach to do its work. Appropriately addressing major or minor abdominal issues, stand in the Tadasana pose, with your hands on either side of the body while your feet rest together with the heels touching each other. Keep your spine erect. Inhaling deeply, lift your hand upwards. As you exhale, bend forward such that your body is parallel to the floor. Inhale, then exhale and bend forward completely with your body falling away from the hips. Try to touch the floor with palms straight to the floor and without bending your knees. Beginners can try touching the toes or just the ankles to start with, working your way to the floor. Inhale while coming up into Tadasana. It is good to stay in this asana for a slightly longer durations as per individual capabilities and need. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications.